Welcome, deep divers. Today, we're taking a really deep plunge into a topic our sources suggest is way more fundamental than maybe we usually think.
Absolutely.
What we often just label UFOs.
Right.
Well, the material we've looked at argues this isn't just some niche interest, not ufology as a hobby.
No, it presents it as something woven into the very fabric of reality, even our history, something that, deserves serious study.
Right, across the board, psychology, philosophy, history itself.
Exactly.
And the implication's pretty huge. If this phenomenon is real, truly real, it changes everything we think we know about our world.
And what's really striking in the sources is that this isn't framed as some new thing that just popped up. It's presented as a consistent narrative, ongoing contact, and a deliberate, decades-long effort towards what people call disclosure. It wasn't just yesterday.
Okay, this is definitely going deep. Let's unpack this. You're now entering the deep dive. You're now entering the Multiverse 5D Podcast, where reality bends, truth awakens, and nothing is what it seems. And our mission, like always, is to pull out the most important nuggets of knowledge from the sources we're looking at, help you navigate this really complex landscape without feeling totally overwhelmed.
Okay, so to really get a handle on the scope here, let's start with a pretty amazing personal journey mentioned in our sources. This speaker, back in 1979-80?
Yeah, around then. Right when Close Encounters was big.
Started teaching a class labeled science fiction. And at first, only 2 students signed up.
That's right, 2 students. But within 5 years, it jumped to about 60.
So what changed? How did they make it grow like that?
Well, the sources say the speaker basically made it real for them. They approached it academically, seriously, but quickly realized, the core message was, if this was real, this was going to change the planet.
So it wasn't just academic curiosity for long.
Not at all. That realization hit early on. And there was this really interesting early connection mentioned, something that broadened their view beyond just UFOs. They met the niece of Bridie Murphy.
Yes, that was apparently a key moment.
The famous reincarnation case. How did that specific encounter shift things?
It seems that opened the door to, what the sources call a transition or graduation to spirituality and consciousness studies. This happened after, 45 years focusing on the UFO field.
Wow, 45 years.
Yeah, and it really underscored this idea that it's all of it. UFOs, reincarnation, the paranormal, spirituality, it's all connected. There's a definite sense of frustration that comes through that just presenting the nuts and bolts data, even tons of it, hasn't really moved the needle publicly.
Multiverse 5D Podcast, your daily dose of matrix hacking.